I have returned for Daria Season 1, Episode 9, Too Cute. This is... Kevin! He's been hit with a bag of bricks. I'm kidding. We'll get back to him later. At Lawndale High, we see Sandy chatting it up with Joey, Jeffy, and Jamie as Quinn walks up. And the boys' obsession with Quinn continues. Now, we've seen that Quinn and Sandy are actually friends. However, Sandy has a nasty little attitude this entire episode. Anyway, they walk over to their larger friend group where everybody's talking about Brooke's recent nose job. The girls think her nose looks cute. When Quinn is asked her opinion, she looks it over, thinks about it, and says it's cute. And even though it's the same thing that everyone else just said, Brooke, she takes it hard.
That's what she said.
Hey!
Sandy instantly jumps down Quinn's throat because she's got an imaginary vibe that Quinn thinks she's better than everyone else. They all start going back and forth about if everyone really meant what they said or were they just saying Brooke's new nose was cute just to say something. Sandy even takes a dig at Quinn's usual outfit. Mind you, they all wear the same outfit every episode, including Sandy and those brown overalls. That's when Sandy spots Daria and waves her over, as Quinn is waving her hands to stay away. And as any nightmare older sibling would, Daria must go see what's up. And Sandy just wants a regular person's opinion about the new nose. And surprise, Daria did nothing to help Brooke's confidence. Like, at all. Later at the Morgendorffer's nightly lasagna, Quinn is explaining the whole Brooke's new nose situation. Jake accidentally escalates things, and Helen thinks all this cosmetic surgery talk is just too much for teenagers to be thinking about in the first place, and I fully agree. And this is where Quinn's obsession with her nose begins. The next day, we're in the Ultimate Man-Haters class, and Miss Barch is having Kevin dress up in a disguise that makes him look completely grotesque. Then she sends him out to interact with the public. She claims it's to learn about how the perception of attractiveness affects human behavior, but more importantly, she just wants to take Kevin's ego, crush it, and kill it, just to make him suffer. And I like to add that she should have been fired about 2 episodes ago. Quinn breaks Daria out of class based on a lie, and I have no idea why they were allowed early dismissal without a parent signing them out. I guess that's how Lawndale rolls. Quinn's plan is now in motion. They're going straight to Dr. Shar's office. And who is that? Oh, that is the cosmetic surgeon who's been breaking teenage noses all over Lawndale and I'm sure surrounding cities. Quinn needs Daria as an alibi, even though you generally don't want your alibi to be at the scene of the crime with you. She also doesn't want to admit it, but she's bringing Daria along because she knows she'll get an honest opinion from her. So they arrive at the mall. Red flag number 1. If your cosmetic surgeon is located in a mall or a strip mall,
you in danger, girl.
And look at these store names. Limbs and Things, Butt Hut, Melanomo. I mean, come on. Chef's kisses. Puns belong in the trash, but I love them and I just can't help it. It's perfect. Anyway, so they arrive at Dr. Shar's Swan Shop. Side note, the office name reminded me of that Fox reality show, The Swan, where they showed the most extreme full surgery makeovers and it was wildly upsetting, but my young eyes could not look away. So they step inside the lobby and it is mostly filled with teenagers. That's red flag number 2. Dr. Shar's bus billboard even said one of her specialties was adolescence.
Can't keep getting away with this!
They're called back to Dr. Shar's office as she's in the middle of a disturbing phone call. Apparently, her patient's post-surgery nostrils are too small to breathe out of, and it seems like that defeats the purpose of having a nose. And look at Dr. Shar. She's obviously getting high on her own supply. She's had all the surgery. For me, that's red flag number 3. Quinn expresses that she needs her nose fixed like yesterday, but oh no, it would be an ethics violation to touch that nose because it's perfect. And without hesitation, the ever so ethical Dr. Shar comes up with a laundry list of other things to fix. For $2,300, Quinn can have these terrifying cheekbones, new lips, dimples, and a mole. And last but not least, a casual snatching of the scalp. We're talking a full hair transplant, a hideous one at that. This comes with a $6,000 price tag. Oh, and Daria's making jokes. Now it's her turn in the hot seat. She'd rather not, but everyone else thinks it'll be fun. Shar doesn't know where to begin. She needs a nose, chin, eyes, cheeks, lips, hair, and surprise, surprise, the new Daria is Quinn? Bottom line, Dr. Shar is a fan of Quinn and she is not a fan of Daria. She sends Daria away with the parting gift to be opened later, but not before she reminds them that, quote, money can make anyone beautiful. Side note, Dr. Shar needs her license revoked. There's no written parental consent or an actual parent anywhere in sight. She's a complete menace. Quinn is feeling defeated. She doesn't have $6,000 just lying around. Daria says Dr. Shar is full of crap.
Absolutely, we all agree on that.
She also opens her gift. Ah, yes, just what every teen needs. Breast implants. Guess she just wanted Daria to get a literal feel for them? No? Once again, license revoked. Daria calls up Jane like, yeah, we went to this wildly inappropriate consultation, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The next day, Quinn sees that everybody has the Dr. Shar special. New noses all around. She gets a nose. She gets one. She gets one. Everybody gets one except for Quinnifer. Feel compelled to call her Quinnifer. I don't know. Feels right. A little Miss Sandy doesn't think that Quinn would want one since she didn't support Brooke when she got hers, and Sandy hates on Quinn's outfit again. Sandy is in rare form this episode. Then Brooke pops up looking like a new person, like, knew her, who this? Clearly Dr. Shar went to work on her. First of all, is Dr. Shar having minors take out loans? Like, where are the funds coming from? What is happening in this town? Who's signing for this? I have questions. Anyway, the girls say Brooke is beyond cute. Now Brookie has her mind set on joining the fashion club since now she's too cute. Quinn is quaking about the fact that Brooke might take her spot. In the hallway, Daria and Jane are stopped by Kevin, who has reached peak Hunchback of Notre Dame status ATP. Kevin wants Daria's advice on how to get through life when so many people think you're unpopular and gross. Rude. Daria simply repeats Dr. Shar's parting words, money can make anyone beautiful. For whatever reason, Kevin leaves feeling inspired. Jane asks to see Daria's practice implant just as nosy Upchuck walks up and decides to pick one up. And surprisingly, once he's told what it is, our usual sex pest is horrified and he runs away. But later, he passes along money to Daria so he can rent the, quote, big boob for the weekend.
Ew. Respectfully.
I don't even want to know what's going to happen. Quinn still has not given up on trying to get that $6,000 surgery, so she asks Daria for the money. Daria sarcastically tells her to take up a collection. Quinn takes this quite literally and starts asking anyone she can find for the money. Teachers, classmates, whoever. She's losing it. Quinn finally pours out her heart to Daria, and in a barely semi-sweet sister moment, Daria says that Quinn is physically perfect the way she is and she doesn't need surgery, ever. That's when two members of the fashion club run up and can't wait to spread the news about Brooke. Apparently her new nose caved in and everything has shifted and gone awry. She allegedly looks terrible. And can I just say justice for Brooke? Honestly, she just needed some therapy. Like, come on. Quinn tells her family about what happened and suddenly the fashion club supports one another even though we never saw that, not once. This episode ends with Kevin looking like he's been hit with several more bags of bricks. And this time he's handing out cash. Obviously the strangers have no problem coming up to him and getting that cold hard cash because, hey, that's the American way. And that is the end of the episode. I loved it, mainly for the depiction of Dr. Shar because she was a complete monster, and I also love the store names at the mall. I give this episode 4 out of 5 new noses, and if you haven't watched it, please do. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think. Like this video if you like it. I'll be back. Possibly soon. Bye.